Here in Spiti, there is no need to give me that hook. I used to wake up in the morning and feel happy. Life ko simplify karna has become a task. So I felt a lot of noise inside my head and I couldn't listen to my inner voice. That particular moment, I think most of us face in our lives where we feel that no boss, this is not working. This can't be my life. If you're giving me a problem, I only ask for the strength. Shakti de do. I'm not asking from God for any kind of magic or miracles.
You led the very lucrative careers as a very big network in CNN News 18 as a news producer. And then you embarked on this journey, okay? You said, okay, I will open a school, I will teach this kids. Who needed you?
There is education, there are schools, but then there's, quality education. I just loved that joy, that feeling that came with it to just teach kids. I started feeling कि कुछ complete हो रहा है मेरा.
Actually need them, I think, more than they need you.
So every day they are just healing me bit by bit. I look at it as my past life actually, because when I look back and I feel that girl came from a different lifetime is what I feel. That is how much I have evolved as a person.
This ikigai, what is the purpose of my life? ऐसा बहुत कम बार होता है. Just after 10 minutes into a conversation, you feel such a deep and strong connection with someone. It is what happened with me in my conversation with Portia. Now, Portia is an example of a person who has battled depression but who never gave up. She is an example of rising strong through spirituality as means. She found her purpose in the high altitude of Spiti Valley, जहाँ Portia ने एक safe heaven बनाया वहाँ के बच्चों के लिए. And this is called Planet Spiti Foundation. My learning from this conversation was that your self-worth comes within you. So find yourself pehle. I hope you will also enjoy this conversation. And do not forget to share, subscribe, and give us your feedback. Enjoy. Hi, Portia. Welcome to our Vichar Vibe studio. Thank you for, finally we are meeting after, such a long time.
Yes, finally it's happening.
How are you doing, by the way?
Good. Spiti is always good.
And how is the mother of the kids?
Mother ka to nahi pata, but kids are like, too excited because the sports day is coming up. And today was a selection day for badminton, for chess, for high jump, for table tennis. They were on a roll.
They're on a roll. And Portia is also on the roll.
Yes.
You have mentioned, I think, in one of your interviews saying that you kind of, you still closer to heaven, up in the mountain, and also to your daddy. Was this just like a coincidence that you ended up in Spiti, or do you think was there a spiritual entity bringing you to Spiti, like a destiny leading you there? How did you end up in Spiti?
I think it was destiny, definitely not planned, and definitely not planned this way. To be honest, I think 5 years ago I was in a very confused state. I wanted to do a lot, but I didn't know from where to start. And in 2016 when I lost my father, it was a very difficult time, as I have already mentioned everywhere, I think. But it was really a very, very difficult time that I should write a book on it, I think. Because conversation I don't think it will fit in. So I went through a lot, and mostly I was looking for a purpose in life, which I didn't have. I kind of spiraled out of control and I didn't know where to go now, what to do next. Like I had no direction or purpose, I would say. Mujhe laga now who do I have to impress? Like there is no one to pat my back, Papa hota to shabash. So there is no shabash anymore. I lacked that motivation to continue to do my job anymore. And the job was great, the workplace was great. CNN News 18 is a very one of the topmost. So uske bare mein to kuch bolna hi nahi hai. But I was not at peace. But then, the second trip to Spiti in 2018, I got stuck in the snow. And then I started teaching kids. I stayed with a local family and I taught those kids. And that was when I started realizing I'm really good at it. Natural. Kuch effort nahi, nothing. Kids would automatically start being very friendly with me. They would start trusting me and telling me their secrets also, So I realized that, the learning, the teaching, the fun part, everything was very natural. And it started filling me inside. I started feeling कि कुछ complete हो रहा है मेरा. कुछ broken वाला जो heart का जो situation था, that started healing somewhat. like 1 month gave me that impact. I went back and I kept looking at it, like looking at those pictures, the time that I spent there. I thought about it again and again. And I was like, वापस जाना है. I told family also that I will come back one day and I'll start a school. But they were like, हाँ मैडम, बहुत लोग आते हैं, टूरिस्ट यहाँ बोलते हैं, पर वो आते नहीं है वापस. And I also agreed to a certain extent. I was like, हाँ सोचना और ड्रीम करना एक अलग बात है, but I don't even have the capital to start it. Like, you know, I don't have any investment, I don't have any savings. School is a very big commitment also, like time-wise. I was not ready for any of that. I just loved that joy, that feeling that came with it, to just teach kids. Now, 2019, I quit my job. 2020, COVID आ गया. ठीक है, by the time I could make up my mind what to do next, COVID आ गया. And then I finally, when the restrictions were lifted for travel, I landed up in Spiti without any plans, nothing.
बस ऐसे ही.
And हाँ, अपना जो भी थोड़ा बहुत savings था, वो सब लेके packed my bags and I came here. ऐसी, I was like, try करना बनता है. If I don't do it, I'll keep thinking about it and I can't move on with my life, you know, if I keep thinking about it. So, try करते हैं ना, fail हो जाएंगे, क्या होगा, देखते हैं क्या होता है. So, I had some 2-3 work from home opportunities that I was already doing. Side by side, मैंने सोचा जो extra time है, like in the evenings, I thought, okay, let's start a free learning center for kids. That's how it started. Then from there, I started realizing that, you know, there is a need for a like quality education का थोड़ा gap है. There is education, there are schools, but then there's, you know, quality education. So I wanted to bring that, or you can say bridge that gap. I was like, okay, let's start. Maybe Kaza, that ये जो hub है Spiti का, it has internet, it has a good school, you know, but what about the villages? Villages don't even have internet. Financially also, they are much weaker than, you know, residents of Kaza. So when I started reaching out to the villages, there are 231 villages here. Chota, small villages, you know, on the mountains. So when I started reaching out, then only I started realizing that there is a need for a school. But I can't go to all the schools, all the villages. So let's start a boarding school at a common place. That's how it came.
And that boarding school is called Reva.
No, that boarding school is called Planet Spiti Boarding School.
Okay, I thought the foundation was called the Planet Spiti Foundation. Yeah.
Yes, Planet Spiti Foundation. And Planet Spiti Foundation started a Planet Spiti boarding school. And finally this year we merged with a local boarding school. And that boarding school is already called Reva Buddhist Model School.
Okay.
Yes, so now we are a family of 155 kids, you know.
Proud family of 155 kids.
Yes. So it's growing. It's growing, like, I would say exponentially, because we started with 3 kids and now from 3 to 10 to 155. I think it's a huge jump in itself. So, yes.
And for sure, you provide, it's a free boarding school.
For the entire Reva Buddhist Model School, no. For the Planet Spiti boarding school is free. Entirely, everything. Starting from uniforms to books to their education, whatever fees required, meals, whatever it is. Everything, medicines, pocket money even.
Even pocket money. Oh, Portia, amazing. This is बहुत ही, मैं क्या कहूँ, it's a wonderful thing that you're doing.
Now that I have 155 kids, I'm always overwhelmed. I can't even start to tell you.
Portia, so you touched upon point of finding a purpose in life, yeah? To be honest with you, I think I'm also struggling to find the meaning of life, you know, this ikigai. What is the purpose of my life, you know? Is it just like doing this 9-to-5 job? I'm happy with this. So this is my own inner battle जो मेरा चल रहा है मोम अभी. And I still do not know कि, I think in a way मुझे शायद समझ नहीं आ रहा है कि what is my purpose, but I am not very sure about this, yeah? And you said कि you also kind of felt this way कि क्या चल रहा है जिंदगी में, you know, this cannot be my life. Just it. Do you remember that particular moment where you felt, aha, yes?
So like you mentioned, I was that particular moment, I think most of us face in our lives where we feel that, no boss, this is not working. You know, this can't be my life. Like you said, like, you know, this can't be my life. And I was like, you know, paisa, whatever, like, you know, a lot of people have their own parameters for defining success. Then also wealth, if we start counting how much amount of money we have in a bank account, I think no amount of money would be ever enough for someone, right? So then wo sab to, like, you know, I think what my father used to say was, paisa would always come and go. You need not worry about it so much. You know, it will come and go. You are a hardworking person, work your entire life, you know, you'll never run out of money if you're honest and all that. So, you know, I remember that particular moment. I was driving and I was on D&D, which is Delhi Noida Delhi flyover, and you're not supposed to stop your car there. So I just felt like, just stopping there randomly, and like I couldn't stop because it is not allowed, but I came down to a very low speed, almost to 10 or something, and I could literally feel wo movies mein dikhate hain na, you are standing in one position and then the entire world everywhere is just like,
Okay.
yes, it's just like, everybody is like running, screaming, shouting. There's a lot of noise. So I felt a lot of noise inside my head and I couldn't listen to my inner voice. Like, what did I want? I had the questions, but I couldn't hear my answers. So that was a time when I decided, no, I have to calm down. I have to go to a quieter place or shut off everything for some time, so that I can understand what I want. That's what I did. And it was not something planned or anything, but destiny, you could say it was destiny. That's when I decided, pass ya fail, chalega. Let me just try. Let me just go back there, because wahan pe na, in Spiti, when I was here in 2018, when I got stuck in the snow, the time that I was talking about, it was a very big turning point in my life. It was then I used to wake up in the morning and feel happy and feel very self-motivated, which was a very new thing for me. Otherwise, खुद को motivate करने के लिए, I would have to wake up and think of like, oh, today I would go to the mall, or maybe I'll go for a movie. I used to go for movies alone. I used to go to restaurants alone, eat alone, do everything alone. There was this point in life where I didn't like anybody's company, to be honest, because I was not sure about myself. So I used to never enjoy company because I was very confused. I didn't know what to say and whom to trust, not trust. So wo sab chal raha tha. So I used to do everything alone. And but every morning I used to motivate myself like that. Not with work. I would motivate myself with, okay, today I'll go and have my favorite ice cream or something. Or today I'll watch this movie. Or whatever, Netflix, something, kuch na kuch. But here in Spiti, there is no need to, give me that hook, ki aaj yahan jana hai, wo karna hai, yahan. There are hardly any fancy things here. I live in a simple mud house, traditional Spiti mud house, So basically, there are no showers that you can take,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's just mug and bucket,
You bad it.
which I was also not very used to.
Okay.
Because coming from the cities, these are very small things. Kisi ko bolo to they'll be like, they might not even be able to relate to it. But for someone who's very used to these things, your own, in a mud house, when you're walking, there'll be a lot of noise. Then sometimes if you're downstairs and someone is walking upstairs, there'll be some mud falling on top of your head. Okay, sometimes. So it happens.
Them raw, them.
Yeah. So I was not used to that. Sometimes in the middle of the night, I used to get scared. So, then obviously the landscape, it's beautiful, but, it could also get lonely.
I can imagine. I mean, I am here in a developed country. You have everything, but still you can feel lonely.
Yes,
But
yes.
when winters are around,
Exactly.
yeah,
All white and nothing to see.
all white, look beautiful.
It looks beautiful. But then there comes a time when you would start feeling like, I want to go out. And, it would be great if I could see some greenery or, go out or meet somebody.
Okay, I can imagine. But you made it. You found your happiness. Yeah, I'm very happy to really. I can feel this.
Yes. And I'm very, very grateful to God that, finally things started clicking. And every time that I used to feel, arey, there's no money, kaise hoga? Matlab, I used to sometimes even question my self-doubt to bahut kiya in the process, in the journey. A lot of times, there have been times when I don't even know, kal, how am I going to feed the kids? But something or the other would work out. So that's when I started feeling very positive and very confident ki God is with me. This is universe's way of telling me that universe is with me. Because think, how else would things work out,
Do you think, Portia, when you have a purpose in your life and you manifest, the power of manifestation, then actually things work out for you? I mean, at least you can to be one example mere liye.
Yes, I definitely believe in it. So when I get stuck, I sit by the window, look at the sky. If there's the moon, just pray to it, just talk to it. I just let my heart out. Sometimes I cry like a baby and tell all my problems to the universe and just say that I'm surrendering. Just show me the way. I can't see the way right now, but please guide me. If you're giving me a problem, I only ask for the strength. Ki shakti de do to, get over this. If there is a problem, if there is an obstacle, I'm not asking from God for any kind of magic or miracles. वो तो होता रहता है. I believe in magic also because it has happened with me. But yeah, प्रॉब्लम्स तो आते रहेंगे, always, always.
It's such a beautiful philosophy and way of living, you know. I mean, मैं सोच रही थी कितना complicated कर लेते हैं हम हमारी life, isn't it? And hearing you out, it's like, मतलब, of course, it seems very simple, you know. और कितना simple way of living है, कितना simple philosophy है, but yeah, you went through that. I guess to also come to this point that you like are able to see life in much more simpler way.
Yes, I think the way you said it, I can't say it better. I won't be able to. Because yes, what you're trying to say is that, you know, हमारी life इतनी आजकल complicated हो गई है शायद, maybe because of our lifestyle or our technology or whatever it is, that simplify करना, life को simplify करना has become a task. When it shouldn't be. It should come naturally.
Exactly. It should come naturally. It's the basic purpose why you agree with the life. You know, just live your life in a simple way. But हमने complicate कर लिया है. For sure, you led the very lucrative careers as the very big network in CNN News 18 as a news producer. And then you embarked on this journey, okay? You said, okay, I will open a school, I will teach these kids. Who needed you? Did you ever had a doubt? Of course, you said you had self-doubt. But did you ever felt this, okay, abhi mujhse nahi hoga. Maybe I cannot do this anymore. Even though, you know, you try to bring this strength under, say, inner strength. फिर भी ना human है, आदमी है, तो feel होता है कि चलो छोड़ दो यार, let's go back.
Yeah, बहुत बार. Too many times and I can really accept it. I think I have cried lying on the floor, like, you know, I want to go back just to sit with my friend and have a sip of coffee. That's it, you know, just for that also. But, you know, sometimes it feels like, you know, what is the point? सब कुछ sacrifice कर दिया, you know, my social life, my friends, what do I do next? Like, you know, kids will grow up, they will move on. Like, you know, लोग भी बहुत कुछ बोल देते हैं ना फिर, what about your old age, you know? So then self-doubt आ ही जाता है कि, you know, then what? Like, what about my old age? I think it's only natural, but then I think I treat it as a very natural moment because we are all human. And yeah, even though I think a lot of publications were calling me this, that, mother, some international publication even called me Mother Teresa or something, and I laughed it off because yeah, I'm not. So yes, a lot of self-doubts, but I'll tell you, the self-doubts are not only restricted to ये old age तो अभी ये कुछ recently कुछ लोगों ने बोला तो Yes, but usually अगर हम शुरू से बात करें तो the self doubts were in a very different direction. As in मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि मैंने अपने औकात से बाहर सपना देख लिया, you know. So that way, like wherever I used to get stuck financially, I would always think, you know, I've taken the responsibility now. The parents are relying on me. The kids are my responsibility now. At least for this entire year, ये term तो खत्म करना ही पड़ेगा. I can't like right now, I can't tell anyone कि oh, I don't have any food to feed them or something like that. You know, they are just small kids, very, very young. They need the nourishment and everything. So yes, in those moments, I have doubted myself that is this even right? Is this even like, you know, should I be doing this? Am I the right person or whatever? There were many, like thousands of questions, I think. But like you asked me about my career and all of that, the past life, I look at it as my past life actually. Because when I look back and I feel that girl came from a different lifetime is what I feel. That is how much I have evolved as a person, you know, from a very carefree party kind of a person to now not liking any sort of party things or whatever. Like, you know, even if I'm meeting any friends, it would just be me and those friends. That's it. You want to just sit somewhere, talk, chit chat, that's it. Have some food, go home.
But that's a really, how to say, huge transformation in your personality for sure, isn't it?
Huge, huge. I was very impatient. I was very impulsive. I used to take all my decisions based on my emotions. But I think I have calmed down a lot.
Oh my God, you sound like me, impatient, impulsive.
Very much, very, very much. Anybody who knew me from my past life, they would tell you that yes, very angry, very short-tempered, all of that.
Oh my God, I'm just like you're reflecting my personality.
I used to always be irritated. My friends used to call me Angry Bird. So, yes.
Okay. But now you have found your happy place for that, and you have created also this safe and happy place for the children of Piti. So you also mentioned in one of your interviews that you don't want the school that you have built just to become the structure, but really like a safe heaven for these kids. Yeah. So could you please elaborate or tell us like what are the key things that you took into consideration while really building up this school for this kid? You know, like key initiative or programs that you have integrated for their progress, for their, how to say, improvement and empowerment.
When you talk about empowerment, I think I have given most of the decision making, जो duty है उसका, I've given it to the kids.
But like, can you give an example?
Okay, so say for example, if we are talking about breakfast, okay, so I would ask them, today what do you want? I'll ask them previous night only. Tomorrow morning, what do you want? So lunch, what do you want? Dinner, what do you want? So we, all of us will sit together and prepare that meal chart. So I think that is empowering. Also with the studies, I give them a lot of liberty in the sense, it's not a very, I think my way of teaching is very friendly, very fun learning. If they say someday, आज पढ़ने का कोई मन नहीं है, I will try to teach them that day also. But my method will be completely different. I'll take them out of the classroom. I'll take them out in the field. Playground में ले जाएंगे and मजे में, like, you know, fun learning. So they'll be singing or they'll be like dancing, but they'll be still counting, you know. So that counting will happen. So if it is about the alphabets, if it is English class, तो alphabets हो जाएगा. But it will be in a very play mode. So that's how we do it. Then I've started to, like, you know, integrate gardening. Then some sort of, like, you know, there was no library in the school. We created that. We have a toy library also, board games and all of that have been provided for them. So we've been teaching them football, and because they want to, they really want to, they're very keen, and but not many coaches or, you know, resources available. So I would say these are all empowering. I'm not one of those very strict kind of teachers that are very usually, you know, found in most of our country.
Conventional school, yeah.
Yes, conventional teachers जो डांटेंगे, मारेंगे और बस चिल्लाएंगे और चले जाएंगे. But yes, I would be more like their friend. If there is a problem, I would sit with them, talk to them, understand it. If there is a need that I feel like, okay, you know, this is something serious, they want to talk about something that is actually hurting them, or maybe there's a problem in the hostel life, so they want to talk about it. Okay, they want to make some changes. Okay, so we'll drop a class if it is required, but we'll talk about it. We have a parliament kind of a system in the school. So kids are, like, you know, proper, like they have voted to elect their school captain. So that is again empowering, I think. So, you know, giving them that power.
Yeah, power.
Yes.
But in what as I understand, what you are really instilling, बच्चों में, is the basic thing. First, what I think is life skills. Engaging them, keeping them engaged, giving them the
Leadership.
Leadership.
Yes, leadership.
And if you think about it, underneath this is the basic point of nation building. You know, how important this skills that you're teaching them already will also be helpful in nation building. But the one more thing I want to mention is when I look through your Instagram of Fina, oh my God, I have to tell you what amount of happiness it gives me. Sometimes it also overwhelms me, I have to be honest. But the happiness is like immeasurable. मुझे बहुत ही अच्छा लगता है.
Wow, I'm so glad to hear about that.
I can tell you sometimes I'm teary-eyed. It leaves me teary-eyed. I'm like, oh my God, you know, ऐसे. Because I think you're making an impact on बच्चों की life. I think that part or is like the overwhelming part मेरे लिए. If you think now, you know, about happiness and success जो आज के times में है, everybody has a different definition. We have spoken about it. But if you have to measure success of your school and the impact on the children, कैसे करोगी? Like, what is your key metrics here?
See, I don't know how to measure it, to be honest, and it's very early to start measuring it also. I think the first batch that I started teaching, like a proper school, that was UKG. So, jab tak wo UKG student, she is now in class 2. So, till the time she doesn't actually, you know, pass the 10th standard, 12th standard, and become something, I will still think my mission is not over. I would not still think if she becomes a doctor like she wants to, I would still not think that the mission is over, but I would still think that, okay, we are on track. We did something. We did achieve something. That would be our achievement. And before that, to be honest, किसी भी चीज को success बुलाना, no. And to be honest, I did not even think about these things. It was not planned, as I told you. I started teaching them under a tree. You know, then we moved on to build that library and the free learning center. Then from there I started to realize that the villages need it more. So village के बच्चों को भी पढ़ाना है, कैसे करूँ. Then, you know, things eventually took a shape, but it was not planned. So I was not doing it for any success. I just knew that there is a need, and I also knew that I have a need to heal my broken heart. And it was dhire dhire, it was healing my broken heart, because I had stopped feeling miserable. I had stopped crying for no reason. I used to cry sometimes in the middle of the night. I'd stopped doing all of that, and somehow I started feeling that, you know, okay, जो वो रोना धोना होता था ना, पापा पापा पापा, I used to always do that, like पापा होता तो अभी ये नहीं होता, you know, I was completely like spiraling out of control towards a very negative direction, and I'm sure my father was not at peace. Wherever he was not at peace watching me like that, being miserable. So, you know, then I used to also talk to him before, but in a very angry mode. Why did you leave me? Why did you have to go away so early? I was not even like properly 25. Why did you leave me, you know, so soon? But then later on, when I started teaching here, being with the kids and all of that, I started realizing that, you know, I started talking to him in a very positive mode. I started to, like, I calmed down. I started to think like him. पापा होते तो क्या करते? You know, पापा होते तो क्या बोलते? ये situation होता तो क्या होता? You know, and then it was a very beautiful connection that I now have with my father. I still talk to him. I think whenever I get stuck, so I talk to him, and I no longer cry in sadness. देखो वो sadness तो रहेगा. I want to hug him. I want to talk to him. I want to, like, you know, get a call on my phone from his number. वो sadness थोड़ा रहेगा. वो तो lifelong है. But no longer are those tears of like miserable वाला point of view से. वो like I'm the bichari, or you know, like, you know, I'm the only bichari in this world. No, that has ended. So I think both ways, that need is getting fulfilled. So kids need me, I need them. So please don't, even in your interview, please don't make it look like, you know, I'm some selfless kind of a person. No, I am also extremely selfish because they are healing me.
But that also needs such a courage for her to admit that you actually need them, I think, more than they need you.
Yes, absolutely. Whatever you said, that is actually the truth. I need them as much as I think we need oxygen. So every day they are just healing me bit by bit, and it's a journey.
That's also such an honest expression of your emotion. How do you like manage the operation of your school in a place like City, Tokyo? Of course, I think especially in winter season, I think it's not even, I don't know how to imagine it, hard to survive and live there. How do you like still manage the operational part of it?
Financially, though, I'll tell you that we are always struggling. We're always struggling. So even though my schedule is very, very tight, very packed, very busy, I think from Monday to Sunday, but I still try to, you know, stay up late at night and try and take some freelance assignments and make some money so that, you know, wherever we are falling short, I can pitch in. I'm very thankful that we have some very, very dedicated, committed individual contributors, sponsors on a regular basis who are sponsoring some kids. So that helps us a lot. And to be honest, I don't even know how to fundraise and, you know, reach out to the government or other agencies, or I don't know where to get the help. To be honest, I don't get the time to do all that research and reach out and do the whole communication part. We don't have the bandwidth to hire someone to do that. So we are definitely struggling with the finances, but operations jari hai, because I am a one-woman army and I refuse to, you know, take no for an answer. So, you know, if I don't have anything, I can build anything from scratch. I've learned that now. That is one thing that I really love, that I've learned. Zero paisa, zero resources, zero help, zero human resources also, but I will not back down. If I have to do something, if there is a commitment, I will make it. I will make it happen. And that is what I call magic. And that only is possible in Spiti, I think. Because the mountains, I think, gives you a lot of strength, positivity, and kids. When you look at them, say for example, I'll give you a very chota example, you know. So say we have to build a library at the school. Now we don't have any cupboards and, you know, all the fancy stuff that we want. But I have books. I have some books that we can use. I have some toys. I have some board games. But how do we set that up, you know, without a cupboard? Now we don't even have we are so short on funds. We don't even have the required funds to, like, you know, build a cupboard or something. So now kids are like waiting for the library. We try to put it in a carton, like put all the books in a carton and move it from class to class and hand them out. But they want a proper space, you know, where they can sit and learn, because they have seen it on some YouTube or Instagram or some place, and they would tell us in the class कि मैम लाइब्रेरी तो कितना अच्छा होता है ना, वो स्कूल में तो लाइब्रेरी है ना, मैंने देखा था YouTube में, or something like that. It makes you feel sad, right? You want to help and you have other things, but you don't have just maybe 2 cupboards or whatever. But I'm so glad that we can overcome anything, because when you see the kids' faces and when you know कि you have to, like, you know, do something for them, we started looking at all the structures that we had in the school. कुछ भी जो कि spare पड़ा हो, कुछ भी even if there are pieces of wood lying somewhere, we will try and put some nail and whatever and just make it into something so that it's like a rack or whatever. So we finally managed to find that because वो अंदर से रहता ही है कि where there is a will, there is a way. कुछ ना कुछ होगा. तो scratch से भी कुछ एकदम कबार में पड़ा हुआ है, कहीं फेंकने लायक हो गया है. Still we would pick that up and we managed to set that up. So I'm just giving you an example so you know that nothing is impossible is what I feel.
Yeah, I think you're also teaching them repurposing.
Yeah. I think so, yes.
And that is also repurposing.
Yes. And also to never say never. कि नहीं होगा, अच्छा ठीक है, पैसे नहीं, अच्छा ठीक है, no, अच्छा कोई बात नहीं. We can't afford, say, very fancy pencil boxes for all of them. But then, say for example, if we can afford 20 pencil boxes and there are 40 kids, so we will make bench partners share.
Life skills, basic life skills. That is what you're instilling in them, Portia.
Thank you. I don't even realize it that way. It just comes naturally, as I told you. That we have to be very understanding. We have to always, before judging someone or before, criticizing people is very easy. For kids also, I think whatever they see is whatever they are going to learn, right? So easily they also get sometimes very irritated with small things. They used to at least. But then, now that they know, every time they fight or, there's a problem, I would tell them that, okay, sit down. Let's listen to both the sides. You keep your part, you keep your part. Now, okay, do you understand? Do you understand? Okay, they'll say, yes, okay. So whoever is wrong, they'll say, I'm sorry. Then the other person has to say, okay, that is okay. You are my friend. And they will have to shake hands on it. So, these are the small things that we teach. But that's how life is, right? And I think at every step, whenever I get stuck, it's just my father. Whatever things that he's imparted throughout my life, my childhood, is what I am trying to teach them. So everything that I know or do or have, I think I owe it to him.
You must be very, very happy for sure that you are happy now.
Touch wood. I don't know. See, happiness for everyone is very, very different again. Like we already mentioned. For me, it was peace of mind was my priority. So I think for most of them it is. But why am I mentioning it again and again is only because I was very troubled, very disturbed. That's why. I was not at all at peace. ऊपर से तो कुछ नहीं पता चलता था. वो मेकअप कर लिया, ऑफिस चले गए, ओके हेलो मैम, हाय सर, ओके खाना खाया, हाँ ठीक है, ये वो दोस्तों से भी बात कर लिया. आई एम वेरी टॉकेटिव, सो nobody would even guess that I am so badly depressed, but I was. And there was a point of time when I hated myself completely. I didn't even wanted to look at myself in the mirror because I was not happy with what I was doing, the way I was living. It was just a dead man walking, I would say. I had no will, no motivation. So from there till here, it is quite a journey. So yeah, kids again.
It is quite a journey for her.
Kids, the motivation, Papa, the motivation. But I'm really, really grateful that I am able to pursue my dream every day. And yes, every day it is a fight that, I think almost every day I feel like, okay, I think I should pack my bags and go because I'm not being able to do it anymore. But no, every morning I get up and I'm like, बच्चों के पास जाना है. So all the other problems, yes, they just fade away. They don't look any more significant.
That also requires a lot of inner strength, isn't it? Because yes, these problems are, but problems nahi hai.
Yes, I think so.
Kush, I have one more question before we move into our next segment, Kush. We have touched upon the topic of mental health, how you have battled mental health and depression, how you came out of it. And you also said there are people who may not be able to come out so scared up. If you have to, I don't know if you can, I think, but if you have, then it's no one mantra, but if you have कुछ तो ऐसे use a magic like step जहाँ पे you can say guys, maybe this will help you. Maybe this is how I came out. Maybe you can also try. ऐसा कुछ medicine?
मंत्रा का तो नहीं पता, but yes, I know a thing or two about depression for sure because I've been through it. See, there is no shortcut. There are no apps that can fix anything. You can talk to a therapist. I also did that, but I highly doubt that if you're not willing to put in the work, it's going to help you. So you have to be willing to put in the work. It needs a lot of work from your side. You can't give up. One thing that you constantly have to tell yourself is, I am not going to give up. That's it. I will keep on finding. I will keep on knocking. I will open all doors, all windows till I find that one, path to take. that will lead me to a better state of mind, but I'll have to keep on trying. That's it. Keep trying. Don't go into too much of negativity. कि नहीं होगा, मेरा तो कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता है, my life is all wasted or whatever. No, don't get too much attached to those kind of thoughts. It will come. It's okay. Let them come. Feel everything. If you're in pain, feel the pain. If you're feeling like crying, please cry. Lock yourself up somewhere. If you don't want to be seen crying, then you just cry in your own space and cry it out. If you're sad, be sad. Watch more sad movies. Cry all the more. Maybe have a tub full of ice cream, but it's okay. Just tell yourself that it's okay to not be okay. Take a day off. We take days off for our physical problems, Okay, आज lose motions हो गए, तो छुट्टी ले लिया. अरे, what about your mind? If you're not feeling up to it, if you don't feel like working, all days are not same, right? Sometimes we just don't feel like working. कितना भी खुद से motivate करे, कितना भी खुद को बैग उठा के ऑफिस चले जाए, नहीं कर सकते काम. तो just have a conversation with your boss. I'm sure now a lot of organizations have become aware of these things and just share. Don't feel embarrassed. It's okay. I'm sure many people are depressed, but they don't even realize it. It's good. If you feel that you're depressed, it's good. The first thing is done. You've already recognized it. You know it. So you can fix it.
In the end, it's only you who can fix it. The others are separate functions. Yeah? कोई और तो नहीं है, बस it comes within you, from you.
Heartbreaks हो गया, कुछ भी हो गया, you've lost a dear one, whatever it is, just keep telling yourself, no, nothing is permanent. My happiness was also not permanent. My sadness is also not going to be permanent. Move on. आ जाएगा. वो rotate हो रहा है ना, तो good days will also come. Keep hoping.
Change is the only constant. Happiness and sadness are part of it.
Learned it the hard way, but yes, change is the only constant.
That's the truth of life, my friend. जीवन का सत्य यही है. जीतू भैया जैसे बोलते हैं. Pooja, thank you so much for sharing a lot of things about you. And I would like to move on to our next segment, which we call Rapid Recharge. So the idea is that I will throw some questions at you, not many, few of them, and let's see how rapid you are with them.
Okay, let's start.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first one here, it goes, what is that one thing that you thought you would never fall in love in city?
I think it would be cooking.
Yeah, really?
Yes, I used to not like cooking at all, but now I find it therapeutic. I love cooking now.
Oh my God, Pooja. Again, another thing that I found common. I don't like cooking.
Someday you'll fall in love with it.
Okay, let's see if that day comes. But what do you love cooking for here?
See, mutton and rice. Like, I'm a Bengali, so kosha mangsho is it's a traditional dish and one of the most favorite ones. And my father used to love it. And in his very last days, when he was really sick, we would do one cheat day. And, apart from all his medicines and all the restrictions and no oil, no masala or all of that, but one cheat day, and I would cook mutton curry and rice for him. I used to not like cooking, but because he used to be so happy because he wanted to eat that dish, and I started making it for him, and the amount of happiness, the kind of happiness that I used to see on his face, and he used to like my cooking, that used to motivate me to prepare it much better the next time, and every week we used to do it. And yeah, so now I had stopped preparing mutton curry and rice. I would never eat it. I only started it very recently, I think last year. Yes, and I really love making it now for another special person. Yes.
Okay, lovely. Then we move on to the next question. And in kids, as you mentioned, they can also be full of surprises. Is there any one funny incident or unexpected question that you got from one of your students that you are like, ये तो मैंने सोचा भी नहीं था, ये कहाँ से आ गया?
Yeah, many. I think they're very curious about who my boyfriend is, when will I get married. So those are very funny, but not unexpected. If I had to mention something unexpected, it would be, will you marry me?
Oh my God, that's very sweet. I want to know who this boy is.
He's a very young 4-year-old kid.
Oh, sweet, very sweet.
I'm sure he doesn't even understand what marriage is, of course.
But that's very cute.
Very cute.
Then my last question for sure would be, there are also kind of movements going on for the development of Spiti. One would be, with an example from Sonam Chokri, yeah? But if you have to wish one thing that you would really like to happen in Spiti in terms of development or whatever, what would that be? One wish that God will grant you.
I wish there's this, what do you call it, like an international level kind of a school, and it is completely free for Spiti kids. would love that. Or alternatively, I think I've always kind of felt that the wind is very strong here, and I feel that if some company or organization could come and start a windmill project or something, many youth would get employed, and it would really help. If they can harness the wind and turn it into proper energy.
Yeah, I'm now wondering why aren't companies thinking about this? But that's really, how to say, again, unexpected.
Spiti is not so much, explored, but Ladakh, with Sonam Wangchuk working in Ladakh, and Ladakh is far more progressive, I feel, because of Sonam Wangchuk to a certain extent. And people have also started to know him and recognize him.
Portia, thank you so much for answering the questions rapidly. You did wonderful job, like Karan would say. But most importantly, I think I want to really thank you for this Dil Se Dil Tak wala conversation. It was really a very honest, दिल खोल कर जो आपने बात की है, या इसके लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका. Really.
Thank you. The pleasure is mine.
I'm taking so much with me. Yeah, believe me when I'm saying this, Portia, I'm taking so much with me.
I'm really glad if you can take anything from it.
I'm also very sure that I hope that our audience will also take, like you said, something out of it.
Something.
But
yeah, if it helps even one person,
वही था,
goal achieved. है ना?
goal achieved, exactly.
हाँ.
एक person का ही goal दिया, एक person को भी change कर लिया, that is
बिल्कुल.
also wonderful.
See, my Spiti journey also started with that ना, कि एक बच्चे का भी भला हो सकता है तो वही सही.
किसी के एक ही जिंदगी में आपने change ला लिया तो वही बहुत बड़ी बात है.
बहुत है.
So again, from heart, thank you very much.
You too. Thank you so much.
Hope you will also find the connection to your inner self, like I did from my conversation with Portia. Do not forget again to leave your feedback in our comment section, and we are looking forward to it. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe to our channel, HR Vibes.